This camper itself is excellent when it comes to keeping you warm or cool. We went in March to Baja, and while we were there, in the evenings it was a little cooler, and so we decided, you know, do we need to turn on the heater and warm ourselves up? And actually we did turn on the heater, and after maybe 3-4 minutes we're like, oh, let's open up the windows, we are too hot. So the camper itself is really good and well insulated for cooler weather. It just kept us so comfortable. It has the most incredible refrigerator. I really enjoyed that. This has such a large refrigerator, and we were able to stock everything that we needed for our entire trip. We did eat out a couple of times, but overall the size of the refrigerator was top notch. I really like that about this camper. So the bathroom, we had the bathroom, the toilet, that's kind of like a diaper genie, and we actually had 4 adults. My daughter, who's 15, myself, my husband, and then the cameraman. And he slept in a tent, but he used the restroom that we have here in the camper, and it was fantastic. We were able to have a place to use a bathroom, and it's so neat and clean. We didn't have any black waste, which was great. I love that. So the way that the toilet worked in this camper was incredible. We loved that about it. Okay, so we had an interesting story. When we got ready to leave ROA headquarters with this camper, we were using the ROA truck. It's an F-150, and when we bought it, the tires were actually, they are 80 PSI tires. And when we bought the truck, we were just looking at the insides to the inside of the door to fill up the tires, which said it should be at 35 PSI. So when my husband and I got on the road, the trailer just started swaying everywhere. We got it up to 50 miles an hour, and we're like, what is happening here? You know, why is the trailer going all over the place? So we pulled off the road and looked at the actual tires of the truck and realized it was an 80 PSI tire. So once we realized that we had only inflated them to 35, we went and filled up the tires, loaded them up to, I think the front tires were 55 and the back tires were 60. And after that, it was smooth sailing down the road. We were able to get it up to 70 miles an hour, 75, sometimes 80, but we were comfortable at 70 miles an hour pulling this trailer with an F-150 Ford truck. So yeah, that was a crazy experience going down the road at 50, and the trailer was fishtailing everywhere. So we're glad we figured that out. My husband's 6'4", and so the bed for my husband and I was a little bit tight. I'm 5'5", and my husband's 6'4", and so the length of the bed was a little bit tight for him, but actually it worked. It was fine. We were able to do okay, and we were comfortable. Like I said, the temperature was great in the camper. The bed was a little bit short for him, but we made do. We did get a topper for the bed, and it made it really comfortable. My daughter actually slept in this area where the table is, and she's 5'5", and she was okay. I have to say, the first night she did fall out of the bed. And she'll be like, oh, Mom, why did you say that?
How could you say that?
But we figured out we were just off balance. And that's another thing I love about this trailer is it has a lift on it, so we could level the trailer perfectly, and we figured all that out as we were going, because this was our first experience in this camper. So I love that feature. When we were on uneven ground, it was really easy to get it level. with the lifts. So I really like that about it. How does a camper not help? I'm not really a tent person, so being able to have a camper was phenomenal and comfortable. I mean, when you're going camping, it's like you're home away from home. You want to be comfortable, you want to have a nice place to sleep and be able to have the conveniences of making your food, you know, and having, you know, your toiletries, your shower, your bathroom, all together. And this camper really did make it comfortable for us. It's spacious. That's one of the things my daughter said. She really liked how spacious this camper was. And I agree, it is a spacious camper. It doesn't feel very confined. You know, you can move around easily. When we were making food at night, you know, we're all working on it together. Some were sitting at the table, some were cooking, and it was really great. It was enjoyable. It made the trip fantastic. I loved it.
It's definitely has a very homey feel with all the cabinetry and everything.
Right. I mean, the woodwork in here is beautiful. The ceiling, the cabinets, I love. One thing about these cabinets is I love how they lock. I mean, you have to twist it, push it to get it to unlock, and it's solid. And nothing's falling out, that happens all the time with other campers. I've had a motorhome in the past, and if I go over some bumps, if I haven't secured things, you know, things are falling out of the cabinets. And with this camper, you don't experience that. It's tight. Just about everyone. I think it was one of the best I've ever been in. I know we've got some other campers here available at ROA Off-Road, and Shane, he took the Dweller 15, and I have to say the bed in the Dweller 15 was really good. But I love this one for the comfort, not being cold. Because at nighttime in Baja, it was cold. And then during the day, it was really quite warm. And we'd come in the camper during the day when it was really hot. We wanted to get out of the heat. And, you know, I'd shut the door, turn on the air conditioner, and it was cool in like 3 minutes. And then again, I was turning it off because we were comfortable enough. I didn't need to keep it running. I thought that the solar panels, they kept everything running efficiently. So we were off-grid quite a few times and no problems there. So yeah, if anyone's thinking about the Xplore or the Xplore 22, they can't go wrong. This is a great camper. Going on adventures with ROA Off-Road is so ideal because when we're together, we help each other out. We enjoy each other's company. I mean, we really build relationships when we're on these adventures. And there's nothing quite like it. I've never seen this with other companies ever. And so to be able to join a community where you get to go off-road and use these fantastic campers and build relationships with these wonderful people who have similar interests that you have, there's nothing quite like it. It's really great. And our adventures, I think, are the best.